Also new for you tonight, changes could be coming to old recommendations about daily aspirin use for preventing heart disease.
Yeah, this was very big health news today. And the big question, what does that mean for the millions of Americans who already take daily aspirin? Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Aaron Edwards spoke with doctors and has more from the answer desk.
While taking a low dose of aspirin has been shown to lower risk of heart attack in some people, the Preventive Services Task Force says in others it could cause more harm than good.
If you are 60 or over, they believe the data now show no net benefit and an increased risk of complications from bleeding in the GI tract or anywhere else.
Chair of Family Medicine at Quinnipiac University, Dr. Howard Selinger, explains the task force is reconsidering changes in those over 60 for primary prevention.
So primary prevention means you're doing something when there's no reason to suspect they have a diagnosis. Secondary prevention is someone who already has a diagnosis of cardiovascular disease.
In a draft statement, the task force is now recommending those in the 40 to 59 age range who have a higher risk of cardiovascular disease talk to their doctor about daily use. We wanted to answer your questions about this change, and one we've been getting is why now? Especially when the last time the task force made recommendations on daily use of aspirin was 2016.
3 studies came out that were not available back in 2016, studying tens of thousands of people that found that there was a greater risk of bleeding, whether it's in the GI tract or elsewhere in the body, than a benefit of reduced stroke or reduced heart attack in that age group over 60.
Another big question, what should someone do if they're already taking daily aspirin?
If they're under 60, they need to have a calculated risk, according to the United States Preventive Services Task Force, that's greater than 10% and a life expectancy that's greater than 10 years to demonstrate benefit.
While the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force is considering changing their recommendations on daily aspirin use, Dr. Howard explains, as of today, the American Heart Association has not yet changed their recommendations.
They still say it's a decision to be made between the doctor and the patient for those all the way from age 40 to 70. So I always tell our medical residents, pick your guidelines because there are differing guidelines.
Now, if you do suspect you are having a heart attack, of course, the first thing to do is call 911. Dr. Howard then recommends taking an adult aspirin.